what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT for another Group 3 race on Gran Turismo Sports. So, looks like this is going to be able to get a better race. So, after taking a lot of difficult race that we might be able to keep trying, if anything else might be able to work better to do it. So, looks like this is going to be able to get ready for another Total Drama World Tour Team Victory Library. It's the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3 2016. So, looks like this is going to be able to get everything for one racing moment, since I just definitely might be prepared to be able to keep up or get better to do it. So, well, I hope I might be able to take one lap of practice that this is going to be able to do a lot more better to get there. So, just going to make sure this is going to be able to get everything ready. So, well, I know that this is going to be pretty rough, that since I just used the Audi R8 LMS, so that could be able to do better to be able to keep up or using an FR Group 3 race car. So let's see how it goes, and then this is going to be able to take settings that might be needed to be prepared. Okay, so everything is going set up on the balance of performance by giving a recommend checked on the lock. That might be able to do a lot more better to get there. So let's see how it happens. This is going to be able to work out very perfectly if I could probably able to get everything ready up and go. This is going to be able to take a lot of pressure to be able to stay focused to get there. So it might be able to have to do a little bit much better to be able to keep going. So just going to make sure that this is going to be able to have a good old moment to take one good hot lap, that this is going to be able to get ready. Alright, this is going to be able to take plenty much more inside turns. Alright, there you go. Perfect turn on the first one, and then this is going to be able to go on for the straight. Just going to make sure that I'm always going to have to do a little hood cam view, that this might give a good position, that this might be needed to get there. Okay, this is going to get very roughly to be able to stay on the tarmac by the blind corner, so this might get everything better. Okay, just gonna have to take a little bit concentration to be able to stay focused, to be able to remain that settled. Okay, only got 30 seconds left. I hope this might be ready. I hope this might be ready to be able to have a better race to be able to get there. This is going to get a lot of concentration, that this might be very good for an FR Group 3 car, that this is going to be able to take everything in for. Alright, this is going to be able to take 10 seconds, so this might be able to get everything ready to do it. So I hope that this might be able to get everything settled to be able to keep going on for. So this might be able to be prepared for a match until this might be able to sit back and wait. And there you go. 1 minute and 34 seconds is going to be quite getting ready to be able to join in for. Now, let's see how it goes, and then this might work very perfectly. But it is definitely might be able to get there, but, well, still not enough, because this is going to be able to take a lot more time to be able to beat the time for only 1 minute and 32 seconds. But always going to have to keep trying, because we'll make sure practice makes perfect, because that could be giving a lot more possible ways to be able to get there. So right now, this is going to be able to have a very good new start of this clean race, that this might go perfectly, or we might be able to always to avoid getting a full contact, not to have a lot of accidents that might be able to occur. So, looks like this might be able to get everything started, so just gonna have to get everything needed to be able to get going. Alright, just gonna have to go over a little pit out, and then this might be prepared. Let's head out and then do a little warm up. Well, I hope I might be able to get better to do it. This might take a little bit of while to be able to take slipstreams, that this might be able to take the overtake. Okay, slow turns that might be come to occur. This is going to be able to take a little bit much more better if this wheel goes as possible. But it's always gets plenty of much more turns that this is going to give a little bit harder ways to be able to decrease the driver rating. But take a good look. That could be a spin out. Terrible moment that if we might be very careful to do it. Now, looks like this is going to be we'll have a good race, so let's go and get everything started. This one might get better if anything else might be able to have to keep trying, but it is going to be takes a lot of pressure if we might be able to overcome it. Now, looks like everything is all in settled. Looks like they bring out the Lexus RCF GT3 prototype, and race car is definitely might be getting better to do it. Now, let's just gonna have to get everything ready to get started for one good rolling start that this will might be able to get prepared to do it. So here we go, just gonna wait for it to go until this one might get prepared. Just gonna get ready to go, and then let this be my very own nostalgia race since the test season has definitely might become to success or not. This is going to be given the choice that this will might be able to make. Okay, looks like this is going to get very roughly. I had to be prepared for it. Okay, looks like everything is all safe. Nothing else to have penalty occur. Okay, so maybe just gonna putting on the safeties on, because that could be giving you one good in case of emergency to avoid getting a major spin out to be able to have a failed moment. Okay, approaching in. This is gonna get very roughly to be able to have to pull right. Oh, there it is. That could be the hard part, folks. Look at this. Look at this. Major spin out, folks. That could be getting a little bit tougher to do it. Wow, I can't believe it. That could be a little bit hard that this might be able to learn to be very careful to be able to keep trying to do it. So, looks like this might be able to take a little bit much more better ways to be able to get there. So, I hope that this is going to be giving a good nostalgic moment that this will might be able to come to occur. So currently on the 10th place that this will might be able to get there. Okay, second lap goes in, and then this is going to get very needed to be able to keep up, to be able to stay improved. That could be giving a one good summer-tastic moment that this might be able to go on for. Right, this is going to be able to get everything going on, and then looks like the King is definitely might be coming back to take a little bit overtake attempt. So, oh man, gonna have to brace. Well, that could be a hard part that I could probably able to use the brake in case of emergency. Well, good thing that this is going to be a nice save for trying to be able to endure it. Oh man, I'm losing it. Bummer. There it goes again. Well, I hope this is going to be giving the good save time, that this is going to be able to give a good moment to be able to fix this race until the next update arrives. So, well, deja vu all over again. I thought this might be able to get everything better to do it. Bummer. That could be very rough to do it, so looks like just gonna have to do a little safety stop, that this is gonna be able to take a lot more better to go hard and go faster. But it is pretty difficult, folks, but it always keeps happening every time, that it always gets a little bit hard BS moment if we might be able to be much careful to do it. I know, that could be giving a little bit trouble timing if we might be able to stay on it to be able to increase the driver rating. That we might need to get better to do it. Alright, going in, and then this is going to be giving the gap distance decrease. Alright, that will might get everything better to be able to stay on 14th place. So it will might get a little bit long ways to be able to get there, but it is going to be quite very stronger to be able to get in for. But well, one of these days, because I might be able to get back onto driver rating C, that could be getting a little bit harder to be able to try to keep up. That this is might be definitely might be not what it wished to be. Oh man. Well, I can't believe I've been had, and then that could be giving a little bit scared to do it. Now, this is going to be able to take much more pressure to be able to stay on it, but it is always getting a little bit mistakes that if we might be able to learn to be careful. Well, dirty races happens, but it is going to be quite possible that we might be able to deal with it, because that could be getting a little bit lost pressure that this is going to be able to take a lot more leads to be able to get there. Now, looks like just going to take 2 more laps to go, so I hope that this is going to be able to get better to be able to have one good fix on sport mode that this will might need it to do it. Okay, going well. Stay on the slipstream to be able to have to give a long rope to be able to get there. Okay, looks like that could be giving a little bit possible ways to be able to do it. Okay, looks like this is going to be able to make it there. Just going to take a little bit, plenty much more inside turns to be able to get there. But I hope that this is going to get very much abruptly, that I'm just always going to have to stay on automatic transmission mode, that this might be able to stay safe and stay better to do it. But giving a little bit of advice that this is going to be pretty hard to be able to get there, to be able to keep up, to be able to stay on top of the positions, because bottom positions is going to be coming out for giving a decreased driver rating to be able to give a one hard effect that this is definitely might be getting a little bit long ways to be able to get there. But always going to have to take a good contingency race that this is definitely might be able to get better to do it. Alright, final lap, and then this is going to be able to take a little bit much longer to be able to get there. But better have to give a good short days to be able to have the one good fix this little problem that this might be able to come in for. I hope that this is going to be getting better to be able to have a good improvement in sport mode. If anything is, might be okay. Okay, just going to stay maintained, and then trying to keep up onto the last other remaining 5 is definitely might be currently in for. But it is going to, oh, take a good look at this. That could be a happening moment. That could be the hard part, that we might be able to stay careful to do it. Just giving a little bit yellow flag signal that this is going to be able to keep going on for it. There it goes again. Just gonna have to give a little bit steep pass, and then this will might get everything pressed on, and then this is gonna be able to be on 11th place. I hope that this is gonna be able to make it in. Okay, just gonna make it until this will might be able to reach up on 11th place. There you go. That should be better to be able to stay on it, but it is gonna be able to take a lot more pressure to be able to get there. But well, it's always might need to have a lot more work to take a lot of perfection, that this is going to be, takes a lot of cool perfection that this is might be able to get. Alright, so went up on 4 positions. That should be given a good race, that this is might be able to come better to do it. But takes a little bit, needs to have a lot of driver rating that I have to be able to improve, but well, it is going to be pretty tougher if I could probably able to stay stronger to be able to take a lot more practice to get there. Now, looks like we all did very good, and then that was a very good race to be able to keep up on it. That should be a well done for having a good race. Well, it's always having a little bit tough times that none of us is perfect, but it only might need to have a lot more better ways to be able to do it. It always stays safe on a good clean race with a single one TCS control that this will might be able to keep up to be able to avoid a spin out accident. So this is going to be giving the second part that this will might be able to get there. So looks like that could be getting a little bit excellent race to be able to stay on it. So I hope that this is going to be able to get everything better, that this will might needs a lot of improvements that this will might be able to come to occur. Now I hope that this is going to be a very good, almost nostalgia race moment, but it is pretty different if we might be able to stay on it and keep going better to be able to stay strong for this race. But good thing that this is going to be able to have a second Total Drama World Tour Group 3 race car, but this is going to get better to do it. But this will might get everything needed to keep going faster and better, and this will might need a lot more practice to avoid a lot of good corners that this will might need to improve. Spinouts are definitely might be having difficulty, so we always might need to be very much careful that not to hit each other. That could be giving a little bit penalty that if we might be able to stay careful and stay maintained if anything is possible. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for reaching up a 100 subscriber goals. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads if you like, and the links in the description down below if you want to see more if you're interested. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.